Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, where today I'm going to start up a challenge that I came up with called Min-Maxer. Basically, the premise of this challenge is every time you build a room for a distinctive purpose as recognized by the game, barracks, latrine, laboratory, whatever, you have to alternate between building it at the minimum size and then the next room will be at its maximum size. So, if we hop in here real quick, I already loaded this in and tried recording this once, but messed it up. But what's going to effectively happen is, whatever the first room I decide to build is, I have to do it at its minimum, as is depicted here. So, minimum size for the latrine has to be 12 tiles, and so on and so forth. So that way, as I go through, it'll alternate sizes, and then when upgrading, say going from a latrine to a plumbed washroom, I have to go to the maximum size. Or vice versa, if possible. But yeah, so this is rather a peculiar start, seeing as how it's a small area and I've already seen Gravitas building around here. And so yeah, this is gonna be fun. I think if I inset this enough, I can get my outhouse and sink here. A wash basin. And this will satisfy the minimum for the challenge. Once I, give it a door and such. Now I'm gonna pause it and I'll get back to you once I've got the latrine, the barracks, and a few other things set up and expanded out to. And I'm back. So as you can see, I've done some more work. I've gotten a recreation room, which is so tiny. And yes, each of these rooms that I've made are valid for their kind. Valid latrine, valid rec room, valid barracks, valid mess hall. Now, I don't know where to go next. I might... So I'm not even going to try doing park or nature reserve, mostly because I might be able to actually, but getting everyone to go through it is going to be the tricky part. I have found one of the fossils, and it's led to me discovery of all the other ones, which that's going to be a pain to deal with. But yeah, so lots of sweet little biomes to start out with. Gonna be fun trying to incorporate our sweet little ranch into this playthrough. I've also discovered, at the very least, seen the magma biome. And I'm working on radiation, or just researching a bunch of everything. Oh, something died. We got this cool salt slush geyser, but everything over here is starting to melt. Like, it's starting to get warm over here. Specifically because of this break in the abyss light, which means this biome is liable to start melting. That won't be fun. But yeah, research is getting cranked out like a champ. Ooh, filters. which also should mean sludge press. Not bad. But yeah, so anyway, I'm not even gonna try bothering with getting down into the nitty-gritty of the magma biome yet. I don't have any means of tackling it. I have 2 minor volcanoes here that I gotta deal with as well, and it's just a yeah. Plus all my dupes are I don't know what they're doing. Like, I genuinely don't. And that happens where sometimes the printing pod notification don't go off. More refinement. Ah, yes. How useful that refinement is going to be is entirely up to how anything is used. Also, I gotta get rid of these. But yeah, so this will be an interesting one to come up with, to plan everything out. I still need to get to the surface, as well as just get some form of cooling to be able to actually make things, as well as get over to this safely. Neutronium, that means this is the bottom. Okay, so I can see the bottom of the map. That's good. Alright, because I'm trying to get down into here safely. If I pull from here, I should be able to pull temperature rather quickly. Now my question is it going to melt? No, it is not going to reach high enough to melt. In fact, it'll solidify before it does. This will solidify before that melts. And it has its own cooling sequence. No, that's because I just injected all of that heat into that atmosphere. But airlock door, that'll be helpful. That took care of that, which means I technically do have a means of saying no to all that magma. In fact, I could probably do something similar down here, so that'll be a far more dangerous endeavor. Biggest problem I'm having right now is I don't know how long to make these videos, and so it's always a little awkward when I gotta end them. Huh, that's an issue. But anywho, because I still gotta get up to the surface. Oh, yes, another minor volcano. Yep. So heat isn't gonna be a problem anytime soon. But anywho, I've been recording for a number of hours right now, and so I'm going to call it here. I like the challenge. Okay, challenge, quote, air quotes. But the forthcoming challenge of whichever room I want to build next, I have to do as the mini version, which means some of these are going to be interesting to deal with. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing how I can pull that off. But anyway, until next time, thank you and farewell.